right, Siobhan is a little too ecstatic for Brian to come back on air. Like, this is the most ecstatic I ever
haven't
heard
had
a
enough
female.
coffee yet to deal with this.
Let's go.
Excited for Brian.
Let's go.
Yeah, all right.
All right, Brian, give us some news.
Where's his background music?
Excuse me, Siobhan.
I
Do you
can
want
do
to be
that.
his background music?
All right. So in Indonesia, a woman placed a real estate ad where it said if you buy the house, you can marry the owner.
Wait, what?
Interesting.
Now the price in U.S. dollars is $76,500. So if there's any single guys out there who'd like a home and a wife,
You know what's really funny? There was this other article I read. It was like on Elite Daily. I love Elite Daily. And this man, he put up signs all around, I think, New York, and asking for a girlfriend. So he didn't get a girlfriend. This was like a year ago, but he did end up sleeping with like over 100 women.
really?
Isn't that nuts? Like, it's gross, but like, and he's like
Disgusting.
he's like a middle-aged man. Like, he's not old, but he's just like he's
Like
pretty.
Demergis's age.
I was about to say that. I was actually about to say.
No,
that.
she said
I hope
not
he's
pretty
not
old.
listening.
I'm pretty sure he is because he just texted me.
Oh God. Sorry, Demergis.
Whoops. And he said he'll take home the wife and the wife and the home thing.
Oh,
We just talked
Demergis
about-
did?
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, I
Contact
don't
her.
know. I think Demergis is fine considering that he lives in like a mansion and he like
Yeah.
rocks Movados.
It's
and
got like
everything.
an elevator in it.
Oh, he's calling. Should I answer? I
Is
don't
he
know.
gonna confirm the elevators?
Stop.
Yes. You gotta walk me through this. No. I could do this.
Uh-oh, he's coming on the air.
I don't know if I should really let him come on air. Me. Alright. Yeah, no, I don't know how to do this. Never mind. Bye.
Ha. Smooth move.
He wants to get on air, but he don't even know that Spring barely knows how to put people on air.
I feel like you just go on air to yell at me.
Probably,
And I
honestly.
just sit here like, next story.
So, in Belfast, police foiled a bomb plot on the Game of Thrones set.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
These guys were going to try and put a bomb right next to the set of Game of Thrones in Belfast.
Oh my
I don't believe that.
Yeah, as if they need anything to slow down production.
Oh, I thought they were actually listening to us. I thought they're just walking by. I think
No, it's
a
a
tour.
tour
Hello,
guide.
fans.
Hey, tour.
Yeah.
How are
Tour.
you?
I love tours. They always just stare in here very
This
uncomfortably.
girl's actually
Yeah.
staring at me. It's making me uncomfortable.
I'm
just
just
tell
not
her
gonna
something. Should we
look
just
at
give her
them.
the death stare? Just turn around and
Hello.
stare around again. They're really. That's so weird.
That's where I saw it was actually on a who got the top in class for a dog obedience class because it was a pig.
That's what's really
That's
funny.
a babe.
But I
Yeah.
have heard that pigs do like they're better like.
They said they're
Domestic
closer.
animals.
Yeah, they're closer in intelligence to like a dolphin.
See,
than
now
a dog.
the only thing was I wanted a teacup pig because I think they're so cute, and I don't have it like a pet.
Oh, I
So-
have a pig story. Continue, though.
But I looked it up, and it turns out they turn into like these huge, crazy animals that get really
Yeah.
fat, and they're no longer cute and small.
Yeah,
So I was like,
they're not small, but you could bring someone. That
but
would
if you
think
say
it's cute.
teacup pig, I expect it to to stay that way for the rest of its life. I don't understand.
Everything grows up, Spring.
No,
honey,
not that. It's not supposed to, and I was very upset and disappointed.
pigs aren't dogs, Spring.
Yeah.
They grow because they need to be turned into bacon.
That is
Yeah.
so messed
They
up.
did confirm at these dog training classes that no bacon treats were given out.
Oh my god.
I would hope so. That's
Wait,
so
stop.
That
wrong.
would traumatize a pig if it saw like a dog eating what could have been its cousin.
Would it even know that bacon is itself?
Don't know.
When I was little, we went to this farm for, I guess, a class trip. I was probably like 4 or 5. And there was like this little pen of little like pink piggies. And then there was like this other pig who was like pink and black in another pen. And I felt so bad because it was lonely. So we weren't supposed to go into that pen, but I did anyway. And I climbed over to go and pet it. And it actually went and like attacked me. I was running around the pen waiting for someone to like get me. Like it was an angry little piglet.
Ooh.
It was awful. And then I wasn't allowed to participate in the rest of the field trip because I didn't listen.
That's funny.
Yep.
Next
That was an
story.
awkward
All right,
sentence.
so ISIS has released a new video
No.
in which they use sign language, hoping to get deaf and mute people to come and join them.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, now they're just thirsty.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
they're really upping the craziness.
Oh my god. I just, you know what? Not to be sarcastic, but to be sarcastic, I cannot wait for when our children's children look at history books and they read this. Like, can you imagine? They're probably gonna think this is the silliest like thing we've ever heard. Like, I know it's very serious, but the way that they're executing and the way they're like, I guess it like
Or like the
propaganding
crazy
the
generation.
whole thing. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Like, it really tells you how much like social media has come into play. It's nuts.
And finally, a Russian magazine for Women's Day the other day released a they made a picture of Vladimir Putin being licked by a bear.
That's hilarious.
That's their Women's Day.
Yay, Women's Day. You know what's really funny? My intern, my fellow like intern coworker person,
Yeah.
she had told me that this kid had complained that why is it there an International Men's Day? So she shut him up by Googling it and she said, it's in November. Be quiet. And I was like, you get props, Paige. Because like you guys, your whole history is like International Men's Day. Like every day's Men's Day. Even though Women's Day was kind of like not as broadcasted as it should have been, I feel.
I broadcasted it.
You did. I did.
Women power.
I don't
And I don't like the
broadcast
fact
anything.
that it's purple. I like purple. I hate purple.
I love
Does
purple.
it, like,
Purple's
the
a good
change?
color.
I like
purple.
purple.
What shade of purple? Was it like
It
a
was like
brighter purple
it was
or
like
a darker?
a grimace purple.
I-
Siobhan's like,
Well, when you put it that way.
right, see, it's not a good purple. Now, another story I read yesterday, which I cannot believe. So at my internship, we have to do man on the street stuff. So we have to look up problems in the homosexual community, right? So I looked up this one on Huffington Post. And Huffington Post usually has like really cool articles and whatever. This is a blog. But it turns out this is an actual like story. So Joseph Silk from Oklahoma, he's like introducing a bill, which is not out of the ordinary because that's usually what people in government do. So it's called the Oklahoma Religious Freedom Reformation Act of 2015, right? So it says the LGBT movement is the main thing. This is what they're targeting. The primary thing that's going to be challenging religious liberties and the freedom to live out religious convictions. So I saw this and I was like, whoa. Wait a minute. Maybe I didn't read this right. So I kept reading. So it goes on talking about stuff from the Bible, which I guess is admirable if you're talking about a religious act, right? So, end of the story, it's basically the whole bill itself is targeted against the LGBT community, and I looked into it further, it's also against women, which is really weird. Isn't that crazy? So, like, let's say their religious, their workplace, like I'm gonna say discriminates against women, they're gonna uphold that. So let's say a woman cannot, I guess doesn't have the right to birth control. Guess what? She's not gonna get it, or she has to dress a certain way.
Why doesn't she have the right to birth control?
Because they're at their religious workplace. Because at some places you can't like provide the health care for it. Do you know what I'm
God
talking
for
about?
America.
So I'm gonna read you a little bit of this bill regarding the LGBT community, and this is where I was just like, there's no way in the world that this is real. So I'm going to read it, quote, all gay people will wear an electronic transponder on their foreheads. As a homosexual enters through a business door, the transponder will be read by a receiving antenna. This will trigger a warning. Gay, 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 danger, gay, gay, gay. Alerting owners and workers that their religious liberties are about to be violated. A siren will wail and bright lights will flash. The offending homosexual should flee the premises. The Alert Silk system, also abbreviated as ASS, also sends a signal to police headquarters. If the homosexual is not frightened enough by the warnings and does not scamper off, local police will intervene. I admit that this is an aggressive answer to preserve public peace, but it is necessary in this climate of emergency to America's health and safety. Some may say that this is too extreme. As an alternative, I suggest that businesses simply put out signs that read, "We serve straights only, gays keep out." And then to sum it all up, Mr. Silk said, I have homosexual friends. This is literally the reverse. This is basically someone saying, oh, I could say this black joke, but guess what? It's okay because I have black friends.
Yeah.
What in the world? This is 2015. Are you crazy? This cannot be real. I refuse to believe this is real, but the fact that it is bothers me.
I mean, I like to think of myself as a good Christian boy, but
A good Christian boy.
I guess I go to church once a year. Christmas.
Like a typical Christian boy. No kidding.
Like a good Christian boy, I go
Totally
once a year
kidding.
on Christmas to get my presents from Santa.
Oh my god.
And if this guy believes his religious views are so threatened by two guys kissing, then he's not, he doesn't have a strong religion. Like, why are you so threatened by that? And then the alarm sounds more like that sci-fi movie with the robot, like, danger, danger.
It just it's
It's-
why would any person agree to wear a transponder on their
not
forehead?
good.
That's another thing. That reminds me of 1940s like Germany, like wearing
Yeah.
a gold star. Like what is happening right now?
And how would like? It sounds like they will wear it so they can just take it off when they're gonna go into a place.
Exactly. And I understand like Oklahoma is not as like
You also hear about like that fraternity in Oklahoma.
no.
Oh, that it was actually like they got caught. Like someone recorded them having a very racist chant. This fraternity.
Oh.
And
my
so
God.
now they like the national fraternity got rid of them. They said you're no longer a part of us. The school like kicked them off the campus. They have until like the end of the day to get all their stuff out. And the president of the school wants to find the members who were chanting to expel them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Good. They should be expelled for chanting that. Well, I just don't understand why any
Oklahoma's not really in.
Oklahoma's not doing too well right now. Like I know that the bill itself will not be passed
Yeah.
because it would be a ridiculous bill, and I'm pretty sure the whole country will be in uproar. But this is like another attack. Like Ben Carson, I think 2 weeks ago said that being gay is a choice. Like it's not like how you were born, which is another ridiculous thing. And Joe Biden was just like, "All right, you're being ridiculous." He didn't actually say you're being ridiculous, but he was basically like, "Shut up, Ben Carson." But I just could not believe that. That is just the craziest thing I could have ever read, and just sounds so
And when
comical.
you think about that, like, why would you choose? Not saying why would you choose to be gay, but you know that you get persecuted for it, so no one wants to choose that. You know,
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like you are who you are, and why does it matter?
It's just another reason for people not to go to Oklahoma, really.
I mean,
Just-
I think
Oklahoma
just as if
everybody
you-
is
just
like
as if you
traveling to
needed
Oklahoma
another reason.
anytime
Oklahoma's
soon.
irrelevant. Please.
Just in case you didn't need, like, you need a reason not to go there.
And you know what? Another thing.
Besides just saying, well, it's Oklahoma. I don't want to go
Yeah, I
there.
know. What's Oklahoma?
Another thing I'm gonna say is that I've been in Catholic school since I was in second grade. Now,
Oh my god, twins! Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird. So in high school, I had really good religious teachers. Like they were awesome, and one of them happened to be gay, but he never admitted to it. And the one thing you have to know about the Catholic Church is that they really do not condemn homosexuals at all. So this whole thing itself is just complete poop. That's the word I'm going to use because I can't use the other word. Because the Catholic Church, even though they're not always right in their executions and like, well, that sounds weird.
Yeah, right. No, executions.
But they do say that it's not wrong to be a homosexual. It's really not. But they're saying that it's wrong to act on it. Now, I'm not saying that they're right, but I don't want to make it seem like all Christians are completely against like gays. Like they're always looking out to like bring them down. It's not the religion itself. It's the people who's running it. And that's something that a lot of people need to also realize. And that was it. That's all I have to say about that little conviction. But it's 10:53 a.m. I'm not really going to do a sign off because technically we're running out of time because I ran late. But I'm going to wish everyone goodbye. I'm spring like the season. Okay, no one's going to do a sound off. Like this is the
are we
first
supposed
time.
to say something? Because
Yeah.
you say our names for
Yeah.
I mean,
us.
if I
so
look at you
can't-
guys, that usually means like, oh, you could do your own sound off.
So now
today.
you came late, and now you put us on the spotlight when we didn't, like, without preparing us.
Oh my God!
You're
There's
really
like
just
no
screwing up my
winning
day.
today. There's no winning today.
I'm Shablonde.
And I'm
Okay.
Brian.
All right, no. Now I see why I don't let you guys do the sound off. We have Sassy Siobhan and Basic Brian acting like they have real names outside of the show.
Shablonde is my real name.
It's really not. But we'll see you guys Thursday at 9 a.m. You can hear more of our nonsense.
9 a.m.